Hello, I'm Liz Walker, the Public Relations Coordinator for ANMed Health, along with the ANMed Health CEO, William Kinley. Nice to be back with you again.
Great to be here. Great to be here.
Let's start out with talking about all of the heroes that we have seen during this pandemic. And recently, we learned that our ICU has won the Beacon Award. How wonderful is that?
It is wonderful. We're very proud of our whole team at ANMed Health. They really have shined during the pandemic and the unique challenges that we have, but specifically our ICU. Very, very proud. We're one of only 12 designated units in the state of South Carolina for Beacon, so very proud of that. It's a unique mantra for us in the upstate, a symbol of quality. It is given to nursing units that achieve a high standard for excellence in patient outcome, staff and patient satisfaction, and just overall credibility and trust, which is the most important thing that we all really want to deliver for those that put their faith in us. We're proud of the role model or the benchmark they set for our entire organization, and we do believe over time we're going to have other units that will step up to this as well and are underway. The most recent designation was earned in 2021, but we were actually designated for our ICU 3 years ago in 2018, so this is a redesignation, so a continuation of that quality, building on that excellence, something we're very proud of.
Our volunteers have been just amazing over the years, but of course the pandemic caused them to not be able to come on the campus for pretty much all of 2021 or all of 2020. But they're now returning here in 2021. This is just fantastic. What they contribute is just priceless.
Oh, it really is priceless. The volunteers are just integral to us achieving our purpose at ANMed Health. I've had the chance to meet many of them really through multiple things outside the hospital, since, as you mentioned, they haven't been able to be at their post, so to speak, within the walls. But even while they've been outside, they've made a positive contribution to ANMed Health. They've done things that they could do remotely and supporting from afar. I would say maybe the most important thing is just their spirit and engagement and support of the rest of our team. Even though they're not physically here, you can feel their presence. I got to meet many of them through a drive-through thank you event with our volunteers, and I know they're very excited, almost to a person. They all ask me, when can we come back? So they're very excited to get back to their roles. They play an important role in us contributing to our purpose, and just personally I enjoy having them around. They're inspiring to me. They're inspiring to me, and I think they are to the rest of our team as well.
Let's move on now to the vaccine clinics. They are coming back to the campus.
That's right. That's right. We have had a tremendous run at the vaccine clinic out at the Civic Center. I cannot thank our team enough for the work that has been done out there, and the feedback that we have gotten in the region, across the state, and individual feedback in our community has just been tremendous, Liz. It at this point is probably the biggest improver of the reputation of ANMed Health that I've seen in my short time here, and it's been built on face-to-face, one patient or one person at a time, I should say. So very proud. Unfortunately, in May, the Civic Center has some other things that are scheduled that they need to do. So we're going to be bringing our operation back to the North Campus for a few weeks in May. It'll be operating out of the Healthy Futures room. It's going to take some flexibility of all of our team from a parking standpoint and signage and getting folks in and out, and so to speak, but I'm confident we're going to do that well. And then we will move back to the Civic Center after that time and restart our operation as it is today. From a vaccine standpoint, we're doing well, continuing to get a steady supply of the Pfizer vaccine, which is good. We have recently seen some slowdown in our appointments being filled, which I understand is consistent across the region and the country. As we've opened it up to everyone, some younger folks are not seeing as important to get, and so can't encourage them enough. Please get your vaccine. But we're still vaccinating a lot of people. We've made some changes to our process to allow folks to walk in very recently, and think that that'll be good. We're also working with some groups across the community to really bring access more immediately to vaccine, either in the workplace or even in some clinic settings, pop-up clinic settings overall. The community, as I understand it, we're in the 20s as a % of folks that are vaccinated. Certainly we need to be higher than that to get to that herd immunity that the experts call. So just want to call on everyone on our team to please consider getting the vaccine. It's a personal choice, but we believe it's the right choice. It's supported by science. It will allow us to keep one another safer. It will allow us to keep our patients safer. And eventually, we believe it's going to allow us to reopen access for family members and loved ones to come into the hospital, and for folks to go about their lives within our walls without masks and some of the constraints that we have between our patients and families that we love to connect with and our team.
Keeping fingers crossed for that.
We are indeed. We are indeed.
Now, I've heard a lot of good things about the employee forums that have returned. What has been your takeaway?
Well, I'm glad that you're hearing positive things. They've been a blast. I really enjoy the forums very much. It's something I wanted to do immediately when I got here, and it just wasn't safe. It wasn't possible to do so. They have been, to me, very inspiring. They've been very engaging. People have really participated. The rooms have been full, and the people in the rooms have really engaged with questions, comments, sharing. That's really what it's about. I have some information that I want to share, but I try to keep it fairly brief and keep it conversational so that we all learn and share together. We've talked about our employee engagement and where we're at as a team, and it's an opportunity for us to get stronger in that area, and I really believe that we will, and it'll be foundational to us as we work towards other strategic goals that we have. We've also spent some time in those forums talking about patient engagement, and we have some areas that our results are very, very high. We have some other areas that we have opportunities, and we know that, and we're working on it to drive to make it better. Tell folks that we want our customers, our patients and families to choose us, to love us, and to tell others to choose us and love us too. And we want to know how we can really build that momentum, that flywheel, so to speak. Folks can go to the employee portal. Soon we'll have video up, so they'll be able to experience the town hall. Because of the limitations on space, we can't get everyone physically there, schedule-wise also. So that would be an opportunity, but I will encourage folks, if you have the chance, please come. I'd love to be able to talk with you face to face and have you share. It has been just so inspiring to me, and I really appreciate our team that's participating.
Now, do you want to talk briefly about the Mission Bonus program? Sure.
I would love to. Drive to be our best, we call it, and it's a fun kind of a car racing theme, if you will. We wanted to put something out there. I believe that having a carrot or a goal to chase and something that you can earn is good for all of us. It's good for all of us. So our mission incentive plan really presents that for all of our frontline workers and our teammates to be able to strive to deliver that degree of customer engagement that we all want to, and in turn, when we are able to hit those numbers, we'll be rewarded. Our first month, soon we'll get through our first month of performance. I know we're today a little bit below where we need to be, but we want to turn those blocks green and really show what we're going to be able to share with our team as we get to the end of this year.
And people can learn more about the program by going to the employee portal as well.
Absolutely can. Great information there. I think it's pretty simple to follow, but further questions they can get directed from there as to how they can have answers.
And before we go, we have to talk about the 113th birthday of AnMed Health. Amazing.
It is. It's a few years. It's a few years, and there's been some pretty considerable changes. Going back to 1908. I know we weren't born in 1908, weren't around, but
not at all.
Just a few facts that's fun to share. When the hospital opened, Anderson County Hospital had 25 beds. We had a staff of 9 nurses and 5 orderlies, and we saw 29 patients that first month. To compare that today, we're licensed at almost 650 beds. We're a 4-hospital system that stretches across the region. We have over 500 physicians, roughly 550. And 3,600 team members, employees that contribute to delivering on our purpose and our mission. So we've obviously grown by leaps and bounds since opening back in 1908, and I just feel very blessed to be here with us at this time in our development and our growth.
Yeah, we've come a long way, baby, as they say, right?
A long way, and I think we're going to go a long way.
Totally agree. Can't wait. Well, thanks so much. It's always a pleasure to sit and chat. Do you have any last comments you'd like to make?
You know, thanks. It's always great to be able to do this. I enjoy being able to share and connect with our team any way that we can. Really appreciate what everyone's doing. I know it's hard. I just ask that we continue, bring our heart to work, find ways that we can connect to the patients that are putting their lives and trust in our hands. Let's make special moments. Let's make them feel so comfortable and safe, and love us and choose us, and tell everybody to do the same.
Because we're in this together.
We're in this together.
Until next time.